I don't know what the fix is. Obviously, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they have to use the software. You can't have a human. You'd have to hire half the world then. So you have to do it through a software, and you can't ignore reports. So how do you fix it?
You got to sue.
You got
I
to
hate to say it,
sue.
Michael. I think you got to sue. I think you
Well,
got to
well,
sue,
well,
sue,
well, what
sue.
should you? How if you were running YouTube and you hear this and you say, it sounds like our policies are wrong. Well, how would you fix the policies then? You're like, that this is clearly
Well,
a mass report. They're clearly doing something frivolous, but how do we fix? Can we get the software to recognize that this is frivolous?
there's several nefarious points that are not in evidence right now. The first is that Jeremy Hales has a business relationship with YouTube.
Mhm.
So that is an issue. He makes several $100,000 a month, as people say. So as much as a couple $100,000 a month on
Mhm.
YouTube
Listen,
for
that
his
that for
programming.
YouTube though is a rounding error on top of a rounding error on top of a rounding error. That should not be
No,
an.
but as a policy, right? As a policy, you're going to protect the creators that are making you money. So Michael Volpe, you're not a large creator making money. Okay, even if
Mhm.
it's a drop in the bucket, his drop is a lot bigger than yours. So as a policy and
Right.
an economic reason, they're the pecuniary motivations. Their monetary motivations are to protect Hales at the expense of free speech and journalistic protection and even their own terms
But
of
it,
service.
if
Number
the
two,
but
Neil
if by
Bohan.
doing hold on, but if by doing that the message is sent, and it will if it's done enough times, that you can't challenge bigger creators because then you're going to be removed, then you're creating a platform where people aren't free to say what they want to say, and it's a worse platform. And then in the end, that's going to eventually cause you business because you're going to have a platform that isn't as dynamic.
Well, that's what's happened already. Rumble has got a lot of the conservatives on it. A lot of the conservatives moved over to Rumble.